Anyway, so we were trying to get into this office.
Anyway, where was I? Vending machine story. I had to teach my friend how to use the vending machine at sixth form the other day, and I was just like...
How did that go for you?
I was like, okay, so Caitlin, you put the money in first, and then you press the number of what you
Did you actually have to explain it to her that step by step?
Yeah, she was like, I don't know...
I don't know how coins work, Matthew.
She was like, I don't know what to do when I put my money in, and I'm just like... you press the number of what you want. She was like, I want a Fanta. I'm like, you press 65 then. You just press 6 and then 5. And here we are, summoning Vincent Valentine. We're here to get the Cosmo memory and unlock Vincent. The most
I admire your enthusiasm, but I really don't want to fight a super boss right now, so let's not.
That wasn't even a super boss. That was an easy boss fight.
Yeah, I know, but like, the first time I played the game, I did it under-leveled as all fuck.
Then again, I did squall into that... Well, I did have my squad in that boss fight around level 50, and I just had Red 13 take care of it with 2 times cut.
As per fucking usual.
I was so over-leveled during my playthrough of Final Fantasy VII, it was hilarious. It's that thing from that one episode of Pink Panther and Pals. Inside is just the Pink Panther taking a nap. This is actually Big Nose's house we're inside of.
Who the fuck is Big Nose?
He's the...
Do you mean the man?
Yes, his name in Pink Panther and Pals was Big Nose.
No, his name is literally just the man.
Yeah, but in Pink Panther and Pals, his name was Big Nose.
Yes, but we fuck off about that one series.
Hey, that was a good show. This is Leon's desk.
Yes, and yet for some reason it has Claire's revolver pieces.
And for some reason it has the Pink Panther sleeping inside of it, for fuck's sake.
And over there, that coat's just against the wall, so the audience is like, oh my god, is that the Bye-Bye Man?
Is that Mr. X? Is that Jehovah's Witness's coat?
Do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Saviour,
Albert
Wesker? He just busts through the fucking door.
They actually call him the Bible Thumper, Mr. X. But instead of the Bible, he just has book of photos of Wesker.
This isn't even Mr. X, this is Mr. X's twin. Or as he likes to be known in the rapping industry, X squared.
Fuck off.
No, I wouldn't fucking go there.
I can't handle X's after simple harmonic motion. Okay, so, welcome back to X squared. X.
Oh, dude. Yeah, after much deliberation, I decided we're not going to play with the X, gonna give it to you mod.
Oh, thank God for that. Because again, I'd probably have an aneurysm because it just takes me back to physics. Please no.
Like, I enjoy that mod, but we're not playing with that, because, like...
It would just get annoying.
I'd have to edit so much stuff out for us to not get copyright strike as well.
And it would get annoying. You know, there's only one who is...
Sound off, who's not dead? Thanks.
Oh no.
He just come to give a hug. He just comes to give a hug.
I don't care. You can hug the fucking gun.
I thought that was the Mona Lisa on the wall for a second. I was like, ah shit, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Ah shit, Wesker, you've been stealing French artwork again.
Ah shit, you beat up Leonardo da Vinci and stole his artwork. And the fucking blueprints to the flying machine.
Wesker's just on the roof. Wee.
He's on the roof and he's doing an Assassin's Creed 2.
No, Mr. X is just getting tied onto it like a kite.
Oh my god. You know, I can't take Leonardo da Vinci seriously after Assassin's Creed 2 and the Flying Machine, because I'll just think of Old Man Jenkins going, ah, no good will come from shitty folk and their flying machines. The last time I was co-hosting something, it went awfully, and that was a Madagascar playthrough.
Fuck's sake.
That was about 3 years ago, and we never finished it. To this day, we still have never finished it, and we have plans to finish it.
To this day, it's still, you agree, it's just shame. The fact that you touched the Madagascar game.
I'll have you know, I was able to speedrun that when I was younger. I could do it in 45 minutes when I was like 12.
You realise that basically puts you on par with that depressing man who speedruns The Incredibles 2 Rise of the Underminer?
Matt speedruns Madagascar live on Twitch. I really don't. Although if you want to donate...
Matt speedruns Madagascar while the engineer plays a guitar very gently in the background.
No, whilst the engineer steals my ukulele and plays that. Both of them at the same time.
Whilst my ukulele gently weeps.
Whilst my engineer gently weeps.
Don't make the engineer gently weep.
Someone stole his soup. Pushed him down the stairs and stole his soup.
That was you!
Crap. You know, at least it's not the time I stole so much paper from my history teacher.
At least it's not that time that scorpions turned up in the paper. I'm gonna have Reese tell that story when he's back, because that is an excellent fucking story. Okay, like, it happened the same week the episode of JoJo with the scorpions came out.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Which is why he told me it.
So, fun story. Yesterday, I was helping a poor soul print out every physics question every A-level physics
Every
question.
physics question ever conceived. We used up so much paper. we're banned from the printing lab.
No. Every A-level physics question ever printed by AQA within the last 20 years.
Okay.
We had spent a grand total of 30 minutes printing out about 4 documents worth of paper, stapling it together. He was like, at one point he was like, fuck using staples, I'm gonna treasury tag them all together. And
the worst part is that he's illiterate.
No, he's actually quite smart. But basically, like, I had left the study room at that day, and he had, like, I was on the bus home, and I could see him with the huge stack of about 10 documents of physics questions. That's not even like halfway through.
Oh god.
And he was just carrying them home, and I was just like, I feel so bad. He's just gonna like, and we were just.
He's gonna collapse under the weight of the books and die.
We were just like, it's 10. He was like, it was 10,000 marks a question. I was like, wait a minute. So if
10,000 marks a question.
no 10,000 marks worth of questions.
Oh.
And essentially, because there's 1,440 minutes in a day, I was like, well, they give you 7 1/3 hours if you spend 1,000 minutes a day doing nothing but exam questions. So, if you sleep, wake up, don't get dressed or anything, and just do exam questions.
Yeah, don't do that.
It'll take you about 10 days to finish them all.
Yes, but also you'll die in the process.
Then you can just eat the paper. No, he'll die.
And die in the process.
Dehydration. And eating fucking paper. Oh, that's not happy.
Yeah, don't eat the paper, you fool.
Speaking of blowing the budget of the school, all of the sixth form,
blowing the budget on fucking printer paper, you mad.
No, we'd actually used about 2 packs of paper by 3:30 in the afternoon.
What the fuck?
Literally, the bin had 2 packs of paper in it, and we had a 3rd one ready to go.
You are the reason why children are starving in Africa.
No, we're the reason the fucking rainforests are going down. That was about 5 rainforests.
You are the no, that's Paddy Power's the reason the rainforests are going.
Someone else had, only one other guy had actually done that, and he had paid a 20 quid note to his teacher to do it for him.
What the fuck? Teacher, I can't be bothered to print these. Print them for me, printing slave. Here, take a crisp 20. It's probably more than you make in a week on your teacher's salary.
No, the head of physics was actually, if you pay me 20 quid, I'll go get the...
Oh, he bet the head of physics was making money on the sly.
He was like, I'll go pay the fucking reprographics people with that 20 to go print us out all those 20 years worth of questions. And so essentially, one guy just left. He did it in about 40 minutes, composed to our literally, I think it's going to be about 5 hours worth of stuff at this point. Whereas just this guy going to be printing questions, but like...
Do you ever actually do any learning in school, or do you just waste all the office?
No, I learn. I saw my...
Oh yeah, I learn. I know how to press the buttons on a vending machine.
No, I saw my A-level biology teacher yesterday. She was like, guys, I have a killer fucking headache. I can't teach you anything.
Your teacher basically became Jet Black. I'm hungover. Do you know what that means? It means you're drunk. No, it means you're drunk. No, it means I was drunk.
Essentially, like, she just had such a great headache. She couldn't teach us, because normally we all show up for, like, A-level biology after school. Because, like, she does that so we all just get A stars.
Okay,
And
yeah.
essentially, like, she couldn't teach us yesterday because she had such a big headache. And she was like, I'm just gonna wait for my wife to show up and, like, she'll just take me home. And I'm just like, great. Fucking, like... So what she did, she just, like, went onto the website where she just, like, prints out a bunch of past paper questions, and she printed us all about translocation and transpiration, and she was just like... And we just spent about 10 minutes walking from our room to the other room, and then we realised the printer in the biology classroom had no paper, so we had to walk in, get more paper, put it in the printer, and my other biology teacher's standing there with her son, who's in year 11, because it's attached to a main school. And we were just talking, and she was like, I heard you had quite an interesting fact you shared the other day in lesson, because we were doing biodiversity. I was just like, oh yeah, I shared the fact about the animals not some species masturbating. I was just like,
Fuck's sake.
because we were covering behaviour that animals use to, like, attract each other over. I was like, yeah, turtles masturbate, bears masturbate, everyone masturbate.
You don't think before you talk to the teacher.
No, she was like, it was relevant though, and I was just like,
It was relevant, but at the same time, you...
no, she was actually like, everyone started laughing, and one guy was just like, how'd you know that? I was just like, never look at my search history at 3 a.m.
It's just entirely pictures of Oprah.
No, my search history is just entirely photos of Cell.
Fuck's sake. And this is the hand I masturbate with.
Well, I'll just get that screenshot eventually and we just insert that over the footage.
Sure, wait, go ahead, put it in, engineer.
Oh gosh. You know, I think I don't know what to buy next. Bloodborne or Dark Souls 3 to pay the engineer to play. Or beat him. I pay him and letting him live.
No, I pay him and letting him live.
No, I pay him in playing Dark Souls games for me.
Oh dear. Stop trying to cuckold my engineer out from underneath you.
Look, it's not my fault. He's very easy to kidnap.
No, it really is. Like, stop using my car to kidnap him as well. Get your own fucking car.
Look, I'm sorry, I don't have enough money to buy my own car.
Well, you would do if you spent more time finding a job and last time kidnapping the fucking engineer to cook soup for you.
Look, it's also not my fault that I used the engineer to play Dark Souls as well.
No, that's my fault when I let you in on the secret.
Look, I also may or may not have played Dark Souls myself. Basically, the story is, I was in year 9, I was very bored, it was the end of the year, the teacher, I was in English, and I just wrote a whole essay about why Dark Souls is the best game ever made.
And the teacher looked at you and was like, Matt, what the fuck is this shit? Like that fucking Edgar Allan Poe meme.
Oh no, I actually spent a whole essay
Oh, no, I believe that you wrote an entire essay. That's what depresses me.
I also spent a whole... I spent year 11 English writing an essay about how Fong needs to be buffed in Street Fighter 5.
Of course you fucking did.
And then I realised Street Fighter 5's hot garbage, and I just literally spent the rest of the year writing about how Piccolo needs buffs in Dragon Ball. Even though
I'll agree with you there. Yeah, he really does.
Except Piccolo now is the best character in the game, so suck it, Jesus.
The best character for now.
Yeah, for now, until they Arxis, please buff my boy Goku Black.
Stop talking about Dragon Ball. Matt, are you burning stuff in the oven? I smell fucking burning. Go and check that oven. You better not be burning fucking bread again.
No, it's only my hopes and dreams. The engineer just set fire to my hopes and dreams in the back garden.
Oh shit, liquor. That's not good.
Oh shit, liquor. Where's the vodka?
That was a terrible shaving a haircut. Go back and try again.
It's not as bad as the time I was in biology and I said, we were covering the Bohr effect, and I said, hey, at least it's not boring.
I fucking hate you.
My teacher and I get along.
I fucking hate you.
There was also the time we derailed a biology lesson to have a discussion about Jar Binks.
Why?
Because my teacher was like, I should surround myself with yes people more often. I was like, miss, never surround yourself with yes men. That's how the Star Wars prequels came about and Jar Binks existed. And she was like, but I like Jar Binks. And I was just like,
Well, miss,
my respect for you has fallen.
Well, miss, we need to feed you into the wood chipper now. Like, you're clearly too diseased to function in society.
This is what the head of science and biology at sixth form talks about. She also is the height of a child, mind you. Like, she's the same height of a child.
Well, miss, we need to feed you into the wood chipper now.
Because you like Jar Binks. Oh, Jesus, that was the best.
It's the kindest thing we can do for you, miss.
She actually said, at the end of year 12, don't worry, Matt, I'll just fucking display a whole thing about Jar Binks on the whiteboard as you come into the class. I'm just like, great, I hate you too, miss.
I believe that she'd do that, though, just to terrorise you, because I know what you're like towards your teachers.
No, my teachers will love me, especially the physics department. They think I'm great.
Why don't I believe you?
No, my physics teacher actually sat with me once and said, yeah, no, I believe you can get an A star unlike the other people in the class.
No, I don't, Matt. No, I fucking don't.
You literally revised as soon as I said, guys, we have a test coming up next week. Like, literally, next lesson, I came into my physics teacher's room just like, yo, what up? I have exam questions. Do you have a stapler?
What up?
Oh, this is my jam. Do you have a stapler I can borrow to staple them together with?
Do you have a staple I can borrow to put my screws and butts together?
No.
What up?
Oh, jeez. Fun story from the end of year 11. We had just finished. Okay, so we had an RE class, and we literally had a guy who was the worst behaved person in the year. Got moved into our class because his behaviour was so dog shit, and we were a top set English class. And the English RE classes and what's one other class? It was English and RE that got linked together essentially. And so like this guy was in English and RE. One time a maths teacher came into the RE class asking him if he could check his bag because he thought he stole his projector remote, and he found weed in there instead. Another time, we were doing a whole thing on finances in RE, because RE and citizenship is the same subject, and literally like, guy walks out of class when the teacher sends him out. He's just like, all right, and he just walks out, and he just walks around the school, and we look at him out of the window, and we can just see him walking around the school, and literally, the teacher was just like, get back here, get back here, please. It's like, it was fucking brilliant, and like, oh, Wesker's office.
I'm going to steal his vodka.
If you look really closely, you can find the family photo underneath the desk. There's the family photo there.
Next to Wesker's 9-volt battery. Yeah, if you zoom in, it's just him with like 9 Nemesises recreating the shot from Top Gun.
No, it's recreating the Last Supper, but instead it's just Wesker's birthday party. It's his 9th birthday. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
What is it with the dartboards and all the police officers?
Wesker needs something to do when he's not practicing to throttle Chris.
Also, I'm wondering why no one could just steal the fax machine. In fact, why has no one stolen the fax machine yet?
Have you ever tried to steal a fax machine? Do you know how fucking heavy they are?
It's quite easy according to the goddamn... Yeah, actually, yeah, according to my biology teacher, it's quite easy.
That's a modern fax machine. This is like the fucking late 90s, Matt.
No one uses fax anymore. Also, that's a gaming PC, and don't you lie to me. That right there on the desk is Wesker's gaming PC.
With Wesker's secret porn USB.
Actually, that's just the file that plays Pong. Yeah, that's just DSP's PC.
Wesker's a big fucking Pong player.
Wesker has a Pong esports team.
I believe that is the terrible part, though.
You know, after this, I think I might just like start a business venture and just make my own esports team and call it Raccoon Esports. Where the jersey is just like an off-brand bootleg Wesker photo, and it has like stars 99 on the back.
This does not sound like Chris.
Fuck it, I'll discard the acid runs. Put that in the box later.
I'm wondering who just decided, let's just make bullets with acid in them to fight off zombies.
It's grenades.
Oh, brilliant, even
They're
better.
for riot control or something?
I thought they would use smoke grenades in that situation, or like tea.
Oh shit!
Okay. Okay.
Oh!
It's okay, he can't enter the women's locker room. That's just that's just bad manners.
This is a shower room, you fool.
It's fine, it said women's locker room on the side of the door. I believe he cannot enter there.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Save me, dark room.
Save me chest, that is technically a pause screen.
A few moments later.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh no.
I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna do it.
Oh no.
Shit. I'm gonna take his fucking hat off.
Run. Run, run.
I'm gonna do it. Yes. Where's the fucking door? Ah, shit, he's moving slightly faster.
Ignore me as my heart rate increases and I want to die over here.
Oh, yes, no, he's vastly faster. He's increased by like a whole 2 strides.
You know, at least we're running trophies live on air.
Oh no, this is a fucking outtake reel at this point. And now Mr. X is angry and on fire.
Grilled Mr. X. The best type of... Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's actually scarily fast. He does not like it when you take his hat off. There we go.